What's up, everybody? This is Chicago's. This is Michael here. I know I don't want to say Chicago because of the simple fact that this is a basketball content, but the Indiana Pacers upset the New York Knicks. And obviously, you can see the title of the video of Tom Thibodeau. Before we get to that, I want everybody to hit the big red subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and hit the like button for today's video. So, the Indiana Pacers yesterday, as everybody, majority of us saw yesterday, beat the Giants. It was close for a moment. It did look like the Knicks were coming back, but it looked like Indiana gained momentum and was able to keep the lead. And like I said, there's a lot of things and the very logical excuse would be, oh, the team was hurt. Because Jalen was playing hurt, OG was hurt, Mitchell was hurt. Like, a lot of blame could be going on. Blame could be go on those injuries. But one guy in particular, and I know him very well because I used to be a Chicago Bulls fan when he was around, and that is Tom Thibodeau. And I'm going to explain why before Knicks fans, just before you write a paragraph, hear me out. This guy has been granted with talent throughout his entire career. Derrick Rose, Zach LaVine. Well, Zach LaVine just ruined himself. Karl Anthony Towns, Jimmy Butler, Jalen Brunson. Technically, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Do I need to go on, folks? This guy has had ample amount of talent for he hasn't done anything besides get to one Eastern Conference, which he lost to the Miami Heat. Do you want to know why? Jimmy, do you want to know players that have done well outside of Tom Thibodeau? Look at Jimmy Butler, for example. Look at the Timberwolves team. Sorry about that. That's an emoji that comes up every time. But look at what the Timberwolves are doing. They're gonna be winning the finals and you seeing how getting rid of Tom Thibodeau is doing for them right now. The problem with Tom Thibodeau, and it is factual, that he overuses his players, and that is the main reason your team was injured. That was the main reason, because he keeps overusing players. That's the reason. Injured Derrick Rose, injured Mitch Robinson, injured OG, injured Jalen Brunson. I want to debunk this. You really think Donovan Mitchell wants to come to y'all? He looking at your team right now, looking at your head coach overusing his players, be like, I don't want to go the fuck over there. Why would I? Just so this fat piece of garbage can injure me and overuse me. You really think he wants to waste his career going to the Knicks with that head coach that overuses his players? That's how I know Donovan Mitchell's thinking right now. Because at least last year, you could say you lost to the Heat. Okay, Jimmy Butler's superstar, whatever. You lost to an Indianapolis Pacers team that was best player was Miles Turner the whole game. Not the particular one we're talking about. We're talking about their best player was Miles Turner and Pau Siakam. Those two players who you lost to. And the reason why, and this is why I predicted the Pacers to win. Majority. And because the Knicks have not proven to get like this is the same Knicks. When I saw y'all lose, I'm like, that's typical Knicks. Failing to get out of the second round once again. Oh, fun fact. Do you know the last time the Knicks have made it past the second round was I think it was a let me go look this stuff up. When was the last time the Knicks were in the Eastern Conference Finals? The Knicks lost ever since the 2000. So 24 years, you still have yet to make it past the second round. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Tom Thibodeau, maybe, and people want to say, oh, before you say Tom Thibodeau is a top 10 head coach, well, when you have talent that carries you, you're supposed to be a top 10 coach. I don't care if you're a top 5 head coach. With the talent that he has had, you're supposed to be it. And I could tell you're not winning anything with Tom Thibodeau. I'll tell you that right now. You're not winning anything with Tom Thibodeau. Even if you get Donovan, you're not winning anything. Because you want to know what Donovan, because you want to know, even if you convince Mitchell to come to the New York Knicks, even if you do, you're still not winning anything because you want to know why you may look good in the regular season. But guess what? When you overuse your players, it's going to cost you. It's going to come up and bite you. And against an inferior team like the Pacers, which you have to give the Pacers credit, even though they don't have a star player, they could be a team that gun to your head. What team would Donovan Mitchell rather go to? He'd rather go to the Pacers. Hell, he'd rather go to your superior New York team, which is the Brooklyn Nets, over the Knicks. Why do you think KD and Kyrie went to the superior New York team? Because let's go to Tom Thibodeau's coaching career in 1 second. Or his coaching history. So he wasn't around when he was around the Minnesota. But the point still stands. The point still stands. Y'all ain't doing shit with Tom Thibodeau. Let's just keep it a buck. He hasn't done shit. Well, because I'm a Bulls fan. I mean, not a Bulls fan. I was a Bulls fan. When I used to be a Bulls, it's going to take me a while before I have to say this. But when I used to be a Bulls fan, I experienced it. There was a reason he got fired. The guy's blessed with talent, but just not working. He's Ron Rivera. He's basically the Ron Rivera. Actually, I'm trying to think. Yeah, probably Ron Rivera may be a good example of a coach that just gets carried by talent, but it just causes him in the end. Because let's keep it a buck. Yes, you are right. When the Knicks are healthy, they probably would have. At best, at worst, you would have at least lost the Pacers one time. But when you say injuries are the concern, are your only reason, that's the problem. Because you got a head coach that loves to overuse players. And that's a fact. That is truth that some people do not want to believe and do not want to hear. So take that. Knicks fans have the nerve to defend him. So anyways, that's my thoughts. I do think the New York Knicks should consider firing Tom Thibodeau because of the simple fact that they're not winning with him. Let's keep it a buck. They're not doing it. Even if they get Donovan, they're not doing it. So anyways, that's it. That's all. Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.